What is up, YouTube? I am back today with another video. I'm going to be doing a Doordash Q&A, answering all of your guys' questions from the first Doordash video that I did. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to be doing kind of like a Doordash vlog as well. So I'm about to sign on to my shift right now. So while I'm running around and delivering this food back and forth to these customers, I'm also going to be answering your guys' questions. All right, so I'm going to drive to a hot spot right now so I can get some orders. But on my way to the hotspot, I'm going to be starting these questions. So, do you have a referral code? Yes, I have a referral code for Doordash, and for the first like 3 months, I put it in the description box or like the comment down below, and a lot of people signed up with it. I got a text message, and I've gotten like at least 15 to 20 text messages, like different people signing up and doing 50 dashes. And the text message will say, oh, congratulations, so-and-so has done 50 dashes through your referral code. You will now get $0.00 deposited into your account. I'm like, what? And it continued to say that. I don't really give out my referral code anymore because I don't get paid for it. Like, I don't know why. I think maybe something's wrong, but I do not get paid for you guys signing up under my referral code. So there's no benefit of it, so I just don't give it out anymore. Question number 2. This question is so frustrating. Gas. I've said this multiple times in so many comments, and people like try to argue with me about gas and saying that I make $700 a week, but I only bring home $400 because I spend it on gas. If y'all think I'm spending $300 a week on gas, like if you're spending $300 a week on gas, you need to get a different car. Like, that's crazy. I've never heard of someone spending $300 a week on gas. If I work a 6 to 7 day week, making $700 a week through Doordash, I'm only spending a maximum $70 maybe on gas, $70 depending on how much gas is. Now, I drive a 2013 Ford Focus. They're amazing on gas. I understand that, and I know other people's cars aren't that good on gas, but you're not gonna be spending half of your earnings on gas. Third question. Distance. How far do you drive for a normal delivery? The higher the price, like the higher that Doordash and the customer is going to pay you, then the farther the drive is from the restaurant to the customer's house. So if I'm getting a $5 delivery, which was my first delivery from McAllister's Deli in the last video that I made about Doordash, if I got that $5 delivery was literally across the street from McAllister's Deli. That's why I only got $5.17. And people were commenting like, oh, $5.17 for a delivery, like that's not worth it. It was literally 3 minutes across the street. So I can't really tell you how far it usually is. Maybe like the average is like 10 minutes, maybe like 7 to 10 minutes away. But there's not really a distinct, like, oh, okay, well, it's always this amount of minutes away. I can't say that because it's always different. Next question. I actually get this question a lot, but how do I get Doordash, like the Doordash app, on my iPad? So a lot of people have seen in my last video that I had my iPad up and I'll use Doordash for it. It's dead right now, that's why I'm not using it. But all that you have to do is when you go to Doordash, like when you go download the app, when you download that it should be at the Doordash like headquarters, but when they tell you to download the app, they should give you a link, like a browser link. So I literally just typed in that same browser link. I'll put it down in the description for you guys or on the screen somewhere. Put the link in on your browser through that device that you want to download the app, and then you just click download and then it's there. Okay, I parked, I'm like right on a hotspot. I'll show you guys. I'm right on a hotspot here. I'm using it on my phone today. Okay, so the next question is kind of what I just talked about, a hotspot. So a couple of you guys wanted to know what a hotspot was. I think I mentioned it like 1 or 2 times. Basically, a hotspot is where most of the restaurants are gonna be around. So for example, Panda Express is here, Taco Bell is here, McAllister's Deli is here, and then across the street there's like Chick-fil-A, there's like a taco place. So you're just gonna go and park there. So when you're around all these restaurants, it's gonna be more likely that a customer is gonna order from one of these restaurants all gathered around in the same area. So you'll be there at the restaurant faster, and then you'll deliver the food faster. I'm trying not to go through all the questions before I get any deliveries. Like, I don't It's Sunday, like people should be ordering. Alright you guys, I'm not getting any like traction over here. So I'm going to kind of drive around a little bit or drive to the next hotspot because I don't know what's going on right now. But anyways, I'm gonna continue. Oh my god, I have a delivery! Okay, so I just got a delivery like 5 seconds ago. But this is to Panda Express where I was just at. Okay, well, accept it. So I'm gonna move on to my next question. What are the requirements for DoorDash? So really there's only 3 requirements, like to simplify it. The first requirement is that you have to be 18 or up. But you can't do this if you are 17 or under. Second requirement is that you have to have a car. And then you have to have your license. If you have your license, it has to be a valid license. So just 18 and up, you have to have a car, and you have to have your license, and your license has to be valid. But I'm about to go into Panda Express real quick and grab this order. And of course, you know, I'm gonna take you guys along. I just have a pickup, a DoorDash for Thomas. Thank you. All right, so I just picked up the food. We're on our way to the customer. All right, so my next question is, do they do background checks? When I was at the office place, the lady did run a background check on me. I don't know if you have a criminal record. I don't really know like if they're gonna accept you or not. I'm sure if it's nothing major, then I'm sure it'll be fine. But yes, they do run a background check on you. Next question. Are you single? No, I'm not. No. Alright, so I just dropped that food off to Thomas. I'm going to continue down the line of the question. How do the hours work? So basically you can have 2 options. The first option is like, imagine it like Uber drivers. You're aware that when they click start, they can just get in their car, click log on, and then when they're done, they log off and they'll get no more people. So it's the same thing. Option number 1 is going to be the same thing. Or you can do the second option, which is a little bit more popular. You can sign up for a shift. You open the DoorDash app, you click schedule, and then it'll be like a week out of all the days. So the next week, it'll show you all the shifts available. And then you just click on each day, and whatever's available that you want to work, that'll work for you. You click on the shift. A couple things. 1, if I sign up for a shift tomorrow, and tomorrow comes around and something comes up, I can literally just click delete the shift off my schedule, and there will be no penalty whatsoever. And then someone else can take the shift that, you know, wants to take the shift for that day. So saying that, you want to work Thursday, and you don't see a shift for Thursday that'll work for you, you know, continue to look at the app, because it'll change. Secondly, from saying that, if I have that same shift on Thursday at 5 to 10, and I sign up for it, and Thursday comes along and I want to take a nap, but I forget to log onto the app and delete it, no penalty. Now, delete the shift, like, you know, just out of courtesy of other dashers, because if you delete it, then it'll pop back up and another person can take it. Next thing, parking. If you're like at a place, the restaurant, and it's like Saturday, Friday night, there's gonna be no parking. You literally just have to find parking. If you choose to park in a handicap spot, and say if you get a ticket, that's you. That's your fault. That's going on your insurance, and you're gonna pay it. DoorDash isn't gonna pay that because you're driving your own car, and you could have, you know, parked across the street and just walked. Next question is, do I work at In-N-Out? I've never had In-N-Out before I moved here. So when I went the first time, I bought a shirt because I wanted the shirt. Like, I thought it was a cool shirt. It's cool to people who don't have In-N-Out in their state that they used to live in. But like here, it's just like, why are you buying an In-N-Out shirt if you don't work there? So to answer the question, no, I don't work at In-N-Out. No, I've never worked at In-N-Out. And that was just a comfortable shirt that I decided to wear that day to do DoorDash. Next question, safety. Safety as a woman, you know, driving by herself. I do a lot of night shifts as well. I can tell you guys that I just looked, I did like 300 and almost like 400 deliveries so far. And I've only had probably about 3 encounters that I did not feel comfortable, like I was like genuinely scared, like I felt like something was gonna happen to me, this is what I do. So I call my mom, I'll be like, okay, hey, like I'm in a shady area, because she knows I do DoorDash. I'm in a shady area, like I don't feel comfortable, or like it's dark, I can't see anything, like I'm far away from my car. Then I'll have her on the phone and I'll put her in my back pocket, and then just get back in your car and say, hey, I'm safe in my car, I'm driving away. Next question, can I get 2 orders at once? Yes, you can get 2 orders at once. So I'll give you an example. If you're on your way to Panda Express, right? And you haven't quite got to the restaurant yet, but you know, you're pretty close. Another order will pop up on your screen, and it'll be like from the same restaurant or the restaurant next to the restaurant you're already going to. And then you can just accept it and you'll get double the money and you're going to the same place. Next question, mess up order. Like if the customer cancels the order and like you have the food already, yes, you get to keep it. Is that very, very rare occurrence? Yes, it is. I've only kept the food 1 time, and I've done like 400 dashes. How often is payday? So payday is every week, actually, you get paid. If you want to get paid every day, then check out the link in the description for daily pay. Monday, they release the money through your bank. So basically, if you want to say, you get paid every Tuesday. Next question, do I check the food myself? Will I peek inside the bag to make sure? Yes, I will. I will open the bag a little bit, not the container that the food is in, but yes, I will open the bag, you know, and peek and make sure, okay, that's probably the sandwich, that's probably the chip. But do I open it and like, okay, is there tomato on the sandwich? Like she asked for no mushrooms? No, because that's like a little too far. Next question, can you bike with DoorDash? So I know that you can bike with Uber Eats. I don't think that you can bike with DoorDash. Do you do DoorDash now? Yes, I do DoorDash now. I actually have a second job, which is my main job. It's a waitress job. A couple of you guys actually came in my job and like have recognized me, like, why do you look familiar? They were like DoorDash people. It's like, did you watch the DoorDash video? I do work as a waitress in North Dallas at a restaurant. I'll do DoorDash on like Sundays or like the days that I have off. The next question is, what if you don't want to deliver in a neighborhood because it's considered a bad neighborhood? But there's an option for you to like click and unclick the neighborhoods or the cities or the part of cities that you don't want to deliver in. But mind you, you like click a lot of cities off and you limit yourself, but that's less deliveries that you get. And I think that is it, you guys. Like, I think I just went through all the questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them down below. Please don't ask a question that I already answered in the video. Gas. Sorry, there's only 1 delivery today. I guess it's just a slow Sunday, but I really don't have anything else for you guys. Again, if you have any more questions that I didn't get to or I haven't gotten to in the past, leave them down below. Yeah, like I said, I read all the comments. I'll be happy to answer your question. So just let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.